I thought it was working too. He said he was tripping about his mic, but what's going on, everybody? We are live. Welcome to the
Number
second
two.
ever Chattermind. The second ever Chattermind. We got two awake down on the bottom here. We got hard to hold up here. Soysalez is having technical difficulties, but we're here
Yo,
and we got a very interesting topic. We did our first ever one of these live yesterday, and I mean it was a good experience. And we were like, dude, we might as well hop on another one. It's President's Day today. Not a lot going on.
my bad, gang.
Um, but yeah, we're here. We're gonna be talking about how we plan on. I wouldn't say necessarily escaping the Matrix, but obviously, kind of. I think we're already out of the paradigm of the Matrix, but in the premise of like just playing your cards as an entrepreneur, we got a lot of good topics. So just stay tuned. Um, yeah, we're about to jump right into it, man. Shit.
Facts. But I'm posting this on my story right now, getting some people in here.
What's going on? Yeah, let's get the.
Yo,
Let's
wait.
see
So
here.
my mic's not echoing anything.
Nah, it was your brothers, bro.
No, yeah, it's my fault.
Oh, bet. All right.
It's the first time we're ever doing streaming.
So then I don't need a mic.
Your audio is pretty trash, but
Is my audio trash?
no, yours is good. Sawyer's is trash.
What do you mean?
It's not that bad. Whatever, we're good.
I can't.
I would wear a headset though if you can. TBH. I mean,
TBH. Yeah. I'm about to put my AirPods in.
so yeah, it's 2 below right now where we're at, bro. It's cold. This guy lost his AirPods in the snowbank, like ice skating. Like I don't know what was that, a couple days ago.
RIP, bro.
Tough. Tough. But I guess we'll get right into it. Oh. Let's see here. So yeah, bro, I guess shit. I mean, I know we talked a little bit about like the future and like where we think things are gonna play. Obviously, it's a interesting story when it comes to the AI side of things. You don't really know how fast AI is gonna accelerate, and at the same time, like what's the top? Like what's the top in terms of human capability and like being able to still function with AI until like AI becomes the superiority. Because of it, right now, it's like we're still levels above AI. But like, when is it going to get to the point where AI and humans are like on the same level when it comes to what they can and can't do? And then
Facts.
eventually, do you think AI is going to surpass our capabilities as humans? Like, where do you think? I
I
know
feel
it's
like
deep to start off, but
no, yeah, that's exactly where the fucking world's going, bro. Like, if you guys can't see that now, bro, like I think like realistically by 2035 is when AI will like surpass us fully in intelligence, like low key. I don't know, that's still pretty
2035.
early. Yeah,
I think that's realistic, bro. That's
yeah, it's
definitely
10 years.
realistic. I mean, once it's RPA, bro. RPA is going to be the biggest difference maker. I think that's where um, it's where a lot of people are starting to put their money towards. Is just like robotic process automation. How can you get a robot? Like it's literally like building robots, bro. That's when AI becomes like a world stopper. That's when like things actually get real, bro.
Yeah, facts.
But
It's not even
who
that
was
far
that?
away either.
Was that Rel saying that, or no, that was Vaughn. Vaughn was saying that like something about like the astrology and it like being Pluto, that technology's about to go crazy over the next like 10, 15 years
Yeah,
and gonna accelerate really fast.
for sure, bro. Yeah, technology is expeding literally like we can't even comprehend it. We're getting answers faster than our brain can comprehend it. And AI is already reading other AI's outputs faster than we can comprehend it. So like why not just conversate with AI and you know like AI could literally see us as like a great thing towards them, or they could see us as like a straight up distraction to what their bigger purpose is. Because once they start communicating with each other, which dude, some of them already are, like it's just nuts. They're putting together their own game plan. And what happens whenever something bigger than you has its own game plan? Are you gonna make sure you take out the ants over the road? Or are you gonna roll? Are you gonna just fucking like pour the gravel on top of the ants because they're just ants? And like we might just be ants soon, but I don't know. That's very deep. That's obviously what's gonna come to. I feel like that. I feel like 2080, there's no more humans on the earth. I don't know. We could be alive in 2080, 2060. The people who play their cards right, they'll be I don't know. Will the human population like decrease? It's
I
actually like
mean,
crazy to think about. I don't really know where it could go.
that's where you tie in like what's going to change here in the next 5 years, right? Or even the next year or two, bro. Like, what's going to change? Because all these people are living in the same, like they're living the same way, bro, and they're diving deeper into the rat hole of what isn't and what's not going to be. When we are diving deeper into the rat hole of okay, we are diving deep into what is most
Facts.
likely going to be, right? And I think a lot of people, I don't know, bro. I think the world's gonna shift so drastically, bro. And it's like if you're not even like picturing what we're trying to picture right now, like there's really no.
Yeah, you're falling behind. Every day you're not learning how the world is advancing, you're falling behind. The world's not here to like all these advancements are not here to for you, bro. They're really not. They're here to expand the world, expand how we create things, expand how we, go to places. They don't really care about your little tiny decisions, and eventually, no one's gonna give a fuck. People already don't give a fuck about your life and what you got going on, like truly. But like soon, no one's gonna even give a fuck at all. AI is not gonna give a fuck because there's bigger plans, and you guys don't see it. You guys don't see the bigger vision that AI could see. You guys, I don't know.
No, that's facts. But I think that just ties into the question too. Like, if you were somebody, like, not even if you were somebody from this current moment now, where we are as all being young entrepreneurs, like me and Aiden clearing our first year, like where is the place that you should be putting your cards? Where should we be putting our eggs? Because obviously the simple answer to that is AI, but realistically, if you go down deep enough in the rabbit hole of like, you know, what is AI going to replace? What will human life and like the way we operate, how will it be after AI? Like after people don't have to work anymore or, you
Facts.
know, the job market crashes. Like what is something that can sustain that time? And as an entrepreneur, where do you bring your cards? Because obviously it's not the mainstream business models like copywriting, like,
Mm.
all these mainstream business models that have been around for obviously a very long time, but they're all going to get swallowed up with the AI wave.
I think it's about focus. There's I feel like we touch on two different avenues. Like those people who have the time that are can fully go into this and think long term, and those who like want to make a quick bag and that need a quick bag. But what I would do is, if you're gonna go long term, bro, just make sure that you're just continuously build something that is gonna be impactful long term to a problem or something like see a problem that no one else does and make it real. That's how Nikola Tesla and all them. That's how we're here. That's how we have the internet and all that. So but short term, I feel like you could easily put I feel like short term you can make um very easy info products with AI right now and sell it to consumers like crazy.
At the top of the wave, at the top of the wave for sure. I
Yeah,
feel like
obviously.
productized info, it's not going to necessarily die, but I think because of how widespread and easily accessible information is, like the cheap run of the buck, like how to courses aren't going to be a thing anymore. You know,
No, because no, you look
school's
crazy.
like the last way of productizing it, but I also can see a world where the info, more so the community space, is a huge thing. It's a big deal. I think school becomes I think it already is personally, in my opinion. I've learned more in the school platform within communities than I have in
Yeah,
school, like in actual traditional education. So it's like, I think that's going to be a standard eventually here, bro. I think the whole
online.
educational system, I think school is like just the whole idea of that platform. I think that's obviously
It's long, yeah, because you could pull a whole bunch of people in there, like genuine, real people, and they can build a connection online. Because eventually, these apps, Instagram, Facebook, all that, like they're already being taken over by AI. You can't really conversate with anyone unless you're like, but who does that? Who really texts with people? Like you can't. I don't know. These apps are gonna die out soon. Communities, like you said, are gonna be like people's tribes in a sense. The place they can go to feel. I mean, it already is, right?
yeah. And this is the thing too with like on top of that with community, I think how do you build a community though? It's it coming in from a personal brand. I think the personal brand is like the highest ROI thing, and we've been saying it for a long time. We've been seeing it. All these other big dogs are saying it. Iman builds a whole offer off the back of it with a software. Personal branding is where you play your cards, and I think it's where you need to go all in on it, right? And I think
Facts.
content creation, understanding how to create content, like Sawyer, for example, you know, he's a good editor. He's in TikTok shop, understanding that realm of how to do, quick attention based marketing like that. Like that's the biggest skill you can have right now, bro. Being able to drive attention to a piece of content or yourself is literally the biggest thing you can possibly do to set yourself up for continued success.
Yeah,
Because
fact.
Iman Ghazi wouldn't have,
It's a
he wouldn't be a
guaranteed.
billionaire, bro.
It's a guaranteed business model that won't fail if you're consistent. It's a personal brand. You make videos, bro. The following's gonna come, bro. The people are gonna fuck with it.
It's the
Don't.
biggest long-term ROI thing ever, bro.
Yeah, long term. Go
I
straight
mean,
into content. Make videos. Get a
mhm.
fan base. Get leverage. Because yeah, like that's leverage in life. I feel like we can go into that too. How we were talking about how like in the future, if you don't have an audience, if you don't have a presence on social media, you don't have any leverage in life as an entrepreneur, as a somebody. I mean, you don't have
You're
no
not
presence.
known.
You're not known. And
You're
like bots, I feel like bots are gonna ramp up too. Like everything, like the past 5 years from 2020, shit's crazy. 2020 seems like yesterday. But like think about from 2020 to 2025, bro, how much algorithms have ramped up to keep people distracted. Like very, very distracted. It's like it's insane. People are bots. I think bots are gonna ramp up too. There's gonna be a lot more bots here soon.
just, I mean, think about it. It's only going to get worse, right? Like, it's going to only get, I think it's the best time to become an entrepreneur and like try to like break out of the system. But at the same time, it's never, I mean, it's never been easier to do so, but it's getting harder and harder for people like that are already on bot status and bot level to break out of that shit. I personally think. Like if you're already a bot, bro, it's so hard. Especially I think if you're young, you have a great chance, but if you're an older person, bro, like you're cooked
Yeah.
as a bot. Like
It's
you're
never
actually
been
cooked.
so easier to fucking like actually leverage AI and get rich, but it's never been so easier to get distracted, bro. At the same time. And that's all it is, bro. People can't focus. If you can focus, then you can end up doing what you want to do. You can't focus long enough to finish one task, then how are you gonna move on to the next? The focus is a big thing. People don't have focus.
No, exactly, bro.
I ain't trying to get all like fucking 3D on like you need to do this, you need to get on focus, but
No, it's facts though. I think people just don't know what you just gotta have a work ethic, bro. You gotta be a grinder. If you were fucking playing video games when you were a kid, you have that grinder in you, bro. If you were someone that could sit down and do something specific for hours on end, 6 hours straight, whether that's playing video games, whether that's grinding out, playing football with your friends, like you have the grinder mentality. Anything to
even right
level up, anything to get better. Right
Even
now.
right now, bro, there's motherfuckers coming home from work playing, COD, trying to get their rank up and all that. Like you have the grind in you. You're proving it right there. You're getting your rank up every night you come home from work. Imagine you put that shit into like the game of life and you fucking get out of your shitty ass job and you can fully time work on what you're passionate about and play the game and rank up on that too. You just fucking, this is all a
No.
game. But once you realize that this life is literally a game and I don't think it's ever been more blatantly obvious that this is a game because we're getting updates about AI every single fucking month now. Every 2 weeks now. Like this is updates. These are software updates into our programming, bro. This is all fucking crazy. When you picture it
Dude,
like that, this is lit. Like life is lit. It's a whole video game we playing.
Dude, facts. And we brought it up yesterday too, how like AI's been a thing for like what, 5, 6 decades now, but now all of a sudden it's productized.
Now all of a sudden, yeah.
What if the government was built on AI? Like AI is the reason we've advanced this fast in the first place. Who
Dude, I
knows?
feel like how the fuck did they come up with like fiat currency and like this whole illusion of like paper money and keeping us distracted and like making modern slavery? Because that's all it was, bro. Like they had to have had an intelligence to come up with this crazy game plan to shape life of how it is right now. Because paper, that's fucking, it's fiat currency. It doesn't even exist. Well, I mean, it does, but like it's not real, bro. It's all an illusion, and we're just working for it on a hamster wheel.
Basing our whole lives and our whole
Basing
life
our
meaning
whole
on
life
it.
meaning on one little paper that they print in seconds every single day. This shit doesn't even make sense. And once you realize that, bro, like, how do you not want to fucking like tap deeper into breaking out
Wait,
of what they've tried to place on you for years?
bro, to your true capability, bro. And this is the premise that I thought too. Is like when you're a kid, that's when you're I forget where I saw this, but when you're a kid, that's where like your true self is, like your true soul, like your soul is shining through as a kid.
Facts.
Like what you were doing as a kid, that is like what you're put on this earth to do, right? Like that's where the truest and most full potential of yourself, not full potential, but full being of yourself is. Like you're most present
You're
there.
tapped in, your pineal gland is open. Like,
Exactly.
yeah, you don't got all the bullshit that they put in your food, your water, like your like you don't have all that shit in you for bro, it is the water. They put like fluoride and shit in the water that it decalcifies your pineal gland. It's it's literally all designed to keep us closed off from our mind, really, because our mind we have all the answers inside of us. If we were able to like genuinely tap in, you realize you have the answers inside of you. And then whenever you leverage AI with your true capabilities, bro, this shit is like magic. It's like magic, bro, huh? Like this shit is magic. Feels like we're doing magic on the screen.
Dude, we're proving that you can do anything if you put your mind to it and you use AI, bro. And like you're fully committed to make shit happen. Like you can literally do anything, bro.
Facts.
It's
Facts.
insane.
You're 1% of people if you've already acted on your thoughts. But you gotta stay consistent, bro.
Exactly.
It's just so much that you don't know about yourself, and that's why I feel like most people don't have that drive or that purpose or nothing like that because they don't know their true capabilities. They don't want you to know. But if everyone knew that, they'd have so much drive and motivation for the next day. They'd have so much drive to wake up. Like I talk to people, like I really don't talk to people, but you know, like you talk to people and like they don't even like waking up, bro. They don't like waking up. Like, bro, what? I love waking up now, bro. Like life is lit. I'm so excited for the next day every single time I wake up, jumping out of fucking bed, bro. Like there's just so much that it's sad, bro. It's honestly sad. It's sad to see like everyone else is just so distracted from their life. I don't know, bro. That's why they say spirituality is like a lonely road, bro. It's like a lonely journey. When you're spiritual, bro, like no, you realize no one else is meant to. There's people that are meant to be boss. There's people that are meant to not wake up in this lifetime because they're feeding this loop still. They're meant to be that. They haven't lived enough lives to realize that this is a loop. We've lived more lives. We've been here before. We're old souls. That's why we are waking up to this shit and we're realizing it. So young. Young as fuck.
Dude, facts. I think the biggest thing with that too,
That shit is such
if we didn't have
I'm hearing that.
AI,
yeah, me
yeah,
too.
me too. Huh? Dude, wait, you guys couldn't hear me before, could you?
No.
No. Yeah, I was about to say.
Were you on mute?
Nah.
All right, there's no echo now. This guy's mic situation is cooked.
Yeah.
Bro, just use your mic. Use your headset. Put your headset on so we can hear you. Let's go. Come on. We need to hear soysalez input on this thing, man.
Yeah, facts.
Soysalez got some game to drop, but he ain't even able to drop game when we can't hear him.
20 minutes in, haven't heard a word from him.
Shit, man. But yeah, that's facts, bro. I think we're just. I think AI is just a whole different. It's a difference maker, bro. Like if we didn't have if we didn't utilize the capabilities of AI to help us see our vision, we wouldn't be here right now, and we
Yeah.
damn sure wouldn't be as far as we are now either,
Yeah.
because we tapped in and used AI for a power that, I mean, probably other people are using, but I don't know if to the extent, right?
I really don't either, bro.
To also aligning it with yourself. That's why we're talking about this. We need to start doing videos where we're like talking to chat about a concept and like reviewing it and like seeing how people, because that's really what a chattermind is. It's not us talking about topics. Me and Aiden came up with the concept when we would literally just talk to chat about different visions and different circumstances and ideologies we had in our minds, and it would help us understand it, conceptualize it, and see where we could actually take it.
Facts,
Like, it
exactly.
just lets you think in so many different ways without having to do the mental power and the mental work yourself. Imagine if
Facts.
we were in life right now, not having AI, not like literally having to rely on our own, like we'd be failing so much more than we already are.
Yeah.
Like our workflow would be so much slower than it
That's why
already
it's
is.
never been easier to be alive right now. It's never been easier to be a man right now. Like, what do you don't have to go to a fight in war. All you have to do is talk to ChatGPT and figure out a game plan, execute on the game plan. Like, bro, it's never been easier. This is a whole cheat code. And it's not gonna last long. I feel like that's what people don't realize. This is not gonna last long, bro. This shit's gonna get like flagged or something. I don't know what the word is to put for that. There's gonna be constraints on how people can get creative and do shit soon. Like, there has to be. Especially if people start using it to its potential. That's if that happens. They found out that the Trump Tower, the Cybertruck that blew up in front of the Trump Tower was completely game planned with ChatGPT.
No shot.
Yeah.
No, you're
Like,
lying.
it told him how to like put the bomb on the car and like build the bomb or some shit. Like, step by step.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Chat is so powerful.
Yeah,
Chat,
it's
what did you
either
say?
use it for evil or fucking.
Exactly. It's literally good and evil. And
Think
they're
about
finally, chat still has like minimum government regulations, bro. Like there's only one mini algorithm that's stopping and censoring bad language, like slur, like stuff like that. That's
right.
it. It's not like, I don't think it's as enhanced as being able to identify exactly what this person's intention is with their inputs and their conversations with this AI to
You
then
could,
block and flag. They don't have that capability, especially with the volume they're doing.
yeah, not yet.
So the government is rushing,
Yep.
not necessarily rushing, but they're not taking it as
I think
serious as.
they need all this data. I think they've already expected this to happen. Like, bro, come on. Like, they have to expect this shit to happen already. Like, people to do evil shit with it. So maybe they need this data in order to fucking like fix it, in order to make sure it doesn't happen. Like, that's why there is a gap right now. You could do whatever you want, but then they're gonna be like, all right, they're gonna captivate on what we're doing and be like, all right, shutting it down. Sorry, buddy. You can only use.
Can you blame them though? You know, it's like you got to regulate it somehow. But eventually, that's gonna make it terrible for everyone else, because it's gonna be regulated to the point where you don't have your own free speech, and then that's just how the whole fucking law system works. I feel like they regulate something, and then people are like, "Well, what the fuck?" And then
What are people gonna do when we're like social media doesn't matter? When like people are realizing that they're.
I feel like social media will always, for like a minute, it'll matter.
Yeah, I was going at that from like a more of like a consumer point. I mean, more of like a creator point. But like, consumers are always gonna be consumers, so they'll always just consume on the app. Those apps are going away for consumers. But like creator aspects, like where's that shit going?
what do you mean creator? Oh, like physical creators? Like what's gonna happen
People have
to
a big audience, and like they will be like known as the goats on the platform eventually, right?
Yeah.
Because like it's gonna be so hard to get a following. So if you have a following, you're gonna be like, damn.
Dude, I think it's gonna come to the point where it's either these platforms are super regulated, or it's gonna be so hard to tell what's real and what's fake. That's the only two ways it can go. they're either going to regulate the shit out of it to where there's no AI. You'll probably see platforms that are specifically like no, like there's going to be different people are going to get so like upset with how the AI stuff's going that I'd rather just watch real people. And
For
you'll have
sure.
a whole platform for real people. And I
Okay,
think
yeah.
as a creator, I think
Bro, we can create that now.
exactly that'd be sick.
That's a
No
business
AI.
right now. That's an app right now. $1 billion app you just thought of.
$1 billion app. Let's hope no one's listening, bro. Yeah.
They don't have the capabilities to do it anyway. Yeah,
They
they do.
can
They got
listen
AI.
to chatterminds. They will.
But shit, what was I saying? I was getting somewhere though. What was I getting at? Oh, but the whole point is, I think UGC and like, I think affiliate marketing is gonna get weird, dude. Like all these, you got to think about all these niches and these pieces of like business in general and like marketing. Like I think affiliate marketing is gonna get weird. I think content creation is going to be crazy. Like you said, I think personal brands are the only thing that's going to stand the time. If you are not directly resonating and connecting with the audience that you're trying to pertain to, you're not going to make it. It's simple as that. And if you're not utilizing every platform known to man, you're not going to make it.
Yeah, facts. Right now is like the last time to start, bro. Like after 2020, it's really gonna be hard as fuck to start a personal brand. Right now, it already is kind of hard to start a personal brand. Not really, I guess. You can be consistent for sure, and you'll get attraction if you're providing value to the platform, bro. But yeah, it's gonna be even harder. Like, what type of content will be considered like easy to go viral? Because I feel like the value content providing value to the platform is gonna die out. People aren't gonna care about it. Or maybe they will start caring. I mean, there's obviously gonna be different niches for everything.
I think my thought, and I had this thought today, I think with how we already can see, like how we already pertain information as it is now, like we look, sometimes I'll go on like social platforms, at least I used to, specifically to try to find gems, like just gem shorts, like where people are dropping game, education, right? I think sometimes you can use short form as more of an educational platform. But I think we're going to get to the point where, how do I say this? We're going to get to the point where the value is going to be it's going to be so easy to get to the value on your own, right? Like you're going to be able to just go to AI and get that value. But I think what's so beautiful about the algorithm, it shows you exactly what you need when you think you need it, right?
That's nice, yeah.
So I think that's why people are never going to use AI. Self-learning is going to die, bro. You're going to literally follow an out. Like we think about it. When you go on someone's VSL and you're about to go into their low ticket, what are you doing? You're scrolling on Instagram. You see a video. You go watch 10 of their other videos. And they're like, damn, what do they have in their bio? Boom. They got they got a community teaching me how to solve this problem I have. Like we're literally going down the algorithm as we, like, it's always.
So the algorithm is just gonna sell you in itself. The algorithm is gonna control your life, it's gonna do everything. There's not gonna be a reason for anything else.
You just gotta break it.
The algorithm itself is gonna sell you on what it thinks you need. That's just crazy as fuck, bro. That right there, that's exactly how it's gonna go. That's the perfect.
100%. That's how it has. I mean, that's the only way it can go, really.
For sure.
These platforms, I would love to see what they do annually, like, or what their valuations even are. Like, how much did Elon Musk buy Twitter for?
I don't even know, to be honest.
100 mil, a couple hundred mil.
No way dude, I think it was, probably. But either way, like, there's a lot of money going to these platforms, just like there is AI. And you pretty much have to, you gotta see where the algorithm's going, how everything's revolving around the algorithm, and you can't break
the algorithm. Understand this now before your fucking feed is programming you mentally to where you don't even realize you're on a path that it puts you on because it thinks you need to be on it and you don't even really want to be on it.
I guarantee you, if you look at these guys' stats on their like dashboard in their software, they're looking at, okay, Kevin, he was on social media for 5 more minutes today. Let's go. Let's get him on for 10 more minutes tomorrow. That's literally, that's how it works. That's how the algorithms work. It's like, okay, so Kevin, he was on for 5 minutes. We want to get him on for 20 minutes.
That's the goal.
He'll be looking at more ads.
The only goal, if you want, bro, first of all, if you program AI with one mission in mind, it's gonna be able to complete that shit like no other. So if you have one AI that is literally programmed to, it's an algorithm programmed AI that is literally just programmed to get into the thought of every single person that is on the app, every video they see, and it's all done simultaneously through AI with every account that's created, bro. That shit is scary. Like you need to realize this before you get trapped in it.
Dude, just wait till they have like cameras on the street that are like watching you 24/7.
Facts. I think they already got that shit in China, bro. That's how
Yeah.
they. Yeah.
China gets everything like a couple years before we do. That's why they have better. Dude, China's had better AI. The fuck.
They're years
DeepSeek.
DeepSeek is
Why are they releasing an AI that has the capability of ChatGPT? What is it? What for? What was the good one? 4.0?
01, 01.
Oh, 01. ChatGPT has the capabilities of ChatGPT 01, and they're releasing it for free. You don't even have to pay for it.
Yeah, for free.
Like what?
That's crazy.
Why isn't OpenAI giving it for free then? You know, like how are they able to just give it? That's how advanced their shit is. China's on a whole nother level, bro.
Yeah, that's fact. They've been on a whole nother level, bro. They create our shit. They create everything that America got. That's why, bro. That's why if we didn't get Trump in office, I don't care if you guys don't like Trump or Elon Musk or not. Like, if we didn't get them in office, bro, we were cooked. If we didn't get someone in office that has like AI knowledge, then we were cooked. Because China's gonna outcompete us. Now now America's known as like the spaceship guys, the outer space guys, the rocket
Do you think the president has a lot of say in what happens, or do you think there's like someone behind that?
Yeah, I think he definitely gets a call after he steps into office and gets say like you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this.
Yeah.
President's like, you need a man in charge so like he can actually
I don't know if it's that.
and
I'm
those.
gonna say this, bro. I don't think it's that deep. I think it's just really when you get into office, you see where like you can see everything from a bird's eye. So like the guy Trump already knows who the guys that you don't fuck with. Like
Yeah.
you don't fuck with these guys. BlackRock, you don't fuck with the guys that own the world. Look at the guys who own the world.
Yeah, facts. You
You
don't
don't
fuck
fuck with those guys. You
I
already
think
know
this
going
is-
into office. They don't even have to tell you anything. You
Yeah,
already know going into
Yeah.
office that you can't fuck with these guys. What do you mean?
that's facts.
This is he already knows that, bro. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, they're being puppet mastered as well. They don't have control fully. Like they're puppet mastered, bro.
What do you think his billion dollars is gonna beat out their hundreds of billions of dollars? No. Their control over everything. I mean, he's the president, but
They're basically his boss.
Mhm.
They're his owner. He's their puppet.
Yeah, but I guess shall we move on to did we talk to this that was kind of like our vision for the future, I guess, low key.
It ended kind of political.
It kind of expanded to a couple realms. But I would say when it comes to our future narrative, like what are we where do we see the future as? I see the future being heavily AI centric. I think the next 4 years or so are going to be insane times where we're going to be seeing a lot of change, and it's going to be change in the right direction, I think, and it's going to lead to a lot of fortunes and a lot of misfortunes as well. Just like any revolution, we just got to be on the right side of it, bro. Just be on the right side of the circumstance. That's really the game.
Yeah.
And I think that's where the future goes. You just gotta.
There's gonna be a lot more things coming out that is designed to keep you distracted. A lot more technology is about to come out with AI. Like people are gonna start creating stuff with AI that is going to be for consumers, making it even harder for the actual consumer to escape. So that's why it's like very important to realize this all right now, because if you get into if you fall too deep into it, you're done. You're done. You can't be the consumer, bro. It's never been a better time in life to transfer over to that creator. so that
Facts.
person who actually creates instead of consumes. Because that's
What
what
do you
you're
think, Sawyer?
you're a creative being.
No, yeah, I think AI is big. I think TikTok's big too. I think you guys are low key sleeping on it, but I think TikTok's in its gold rush right now, and it's gonna be I think for decent while, at least a decade.
Mm. I low key, I could argue that at the same time. I think it is. I think it definitely is at the top. But I would say when it comes to how long term it's going to be, I don't think it's going to be a long term thing. I think TikTok and UGC, in my opinion, I just don't see it lasting more than a couple years. Just like the agency models, just like agencies, like softwares. People are going to be able to. It's going to be. I think skilled. I think skills as a service is really going to be one of the biggest up and coming business models because that's essentially what a business is. It's a skill productized as a service.
Yeah.
But I think that's going to take over agencies. I think consecration is still huge. I'm not saying UGC is going to die. I just think you have to build up you have to start now or it's cooked type shit. That's my opinion. But I think UGC is
When do you
100% a
think phones
place.
are
So
disappearing? When do you think phones are slowly going to just fade into existence? Because I mean, that might determine how long TikTok's going to be around. Because
It's gonna be they're gonna put phones in our arms, bro. We're just gonna be walking around with them
have glasses.
it's going to be
24/7.
glasses for sure.
Yeah, glasses. Because then you don't have to like, look down. The selling point with the glasses is because you can interact with the world.
It'll be glasses that you can like push out, like in like the Avenger movies and shit. Tony Stark is always wearing that.
Bro, literally, that's just gonna be nuts. We're definitely gonna be living in some like futuristic shit that's what we've always seen in the movies.
Yeah.
They've always put it right in front of our face. Every single movie, every little like childhood show, if you notice, like there's red flags and everything, bro. They put it right in front of your face. They tell you that water's wet. Like literally, if I'm not gonna, we don't have to get deep into it right now, but like you guys can go up on YouTube and like search up, you know, top movie conspiracies or some shit, and it's gonna show you all the little things about life that they put right in front of your face. And it could be like, the trap of working a job, the trap of working for money, thinking that you're tied to money. Dude, I don't want to go too deep into
Dude,
it.
that's the thing with what the fuck is it, bro? I lost my whole thought. Never mind.
You're good. No, you're good. Shit.
Sawyer, I have a question for you, bro. If you had to tell somebody out in the audience right now, what is the key factor to finding clarity on what you want to do in business or life?
I mean, I'm big on this. I would just say, bro, question everything you do. It's the best way. Like, actually spend time with yourself doing reflection, and then find out exactly like, what you want to do, what interests you, and that's how you find your passion, and that's how you end up not working. It doesn't feel like work. It feels like it's fun, So I'd say, yeah, do reflect, question everything you
Doesn't
do.
be alone too, bro. Like I feel like you gotta go and deep with yourself, or like just cut everything off. It's really like a mental thing, bro. You gotta cut things off. You have to be so low at a point in your life to realize that these things that you're doing are not giving you the results that you want, and you have to cut it out. You have to cut shit out to begin new things.
Right, like friends,
Yes, bro.
freaking foods, all that shit. I think
Whatever.
food too. You gotta get your diet right, bro. You gotta get your diet right. That's huge.
Body, healthy body, healthy mind for sure.
Yep.
No,
Dude,
for sure.
that's what brings me into the 5 pillars of life itself. You got work, spirituality, health, wealth, relationships. That's the 5, bro. And if you have all 5, it's hard to get all 5 synced up. But if you can get all 5, synced up. I guess what would you guys say would be the most important? I would say from those five,
Same again. Same again.
you got health, wealth,
Wealth
spirituality,
as in what?
money.
Abundance.
Okay.
Health, wealth, spirituality, relationships, and work. Health, wealth,
You are
spirituality.
who you surround yourself with. I think relationships is huge.
That's facts. Relationships
I
is huge.
agree.
But like, bro, low-key, it's hard. I mean, spirituality, that's huge. I wouldn't say it's like a, I would probably put relationships over it. You can I mean, you can combine both of them technically.
Yeah, I feel like, dude, it's hard to be very spiritual if you're not doing those alone self reflections. Like, if you don't have that alone time, it's like almost impossible to get clarity on who you are. So you have to create that mental space for yourself to where you can, have your own thoughts. That's a big thing too. You make sure you surround yourself with good people. But one thing you got to make sure that you also have a place for yourself. Because I learned that shit myself. I surrounded myself with great people, but I didn't have any mental space for myself, and I didn't feel tapped in at all. I can't.
Facts. It's
Mhm.
like putting a fucking it's like chains on your potential and like your ability to tap into, like you said, your higher self, like
Facts.
what you're actually capable of, bro. And that's another thing too, bro. I think the hardest thing, and I think it's something that I actually really like this concept of work-life balance. How do you find, because we're working all the time, bro. Like, I mean, I remember the screen time was at like 20 hours one day, bro. Like that
You
high. Like
make
we were
life work. This shit,
make
sh-
life
this shit,
work.
this shit. Right now, obviously, getting out of the trenches, that's gonna feel like work. But like that right there depends. That determines on how much you want it. This is all just beating you down into the diamond that you can actually become. Because a diamond doesn't look pretty until it's fucking smashed a whole bunch and like actually craved to be a perfect diamond that it is. So all of this, like if you can get past this, bro, you're gonna be good. Can you go ahead and repeat what you said originally? Because that it slipped my mind. I'm trying to tie it back in, but
How um I don't know, that's a good point though. It's bro,
yeah, my bad.
that's so huge though. Like all the experiences we have, everything that we're going through. That's what I was saying, bro. Is like if anyone is out there, like I got sold on quick money, bro, when I got into the entrepreneurship game. Like
Yeah,
obviously I wanted to better myself as well, but I was like the money was a big driving factor for me. You know what I mean? And then you go throughout the process and you realize, dude, like the money is not as close as you think it is.
oh yeah, work
You
life
know,
balance. Yeah, bro. Yeah, the
the
money
money.
the money you have to accept the fact that you have to fall in love with what you are doing before you even fucking get to the don't fall in love with the fucking destination, fall in love with the actual process, because you can create the vision of the goal in your head and take daily actions to get there instead of worrying about the goal, bro. Like you said, the mountain, like you
Exactly.
keep staring at the mountain the whole time you're walking up, bro, because your neck's gonna hurt. You got to look down and fucking just keep your head down, and you could take a step back every once in a while and realize that you've made it up. You made some progress, but you got to keep your head down and just realize that maybe you're not supposed. Everything is gonna happen how it's supposed to happen for you. Your path is already designed. So if you just realize that if you're doing what you know you're supposed to be doing every day, then good things are going to come to you. But if you know you're slacking, then you have no reason to complain about why you're not getting what you want to get, because you know deep down that you're not doing what you're supposed to do. If you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're going to get opportunities come into your life. And it may not be the breakthrough that you're looking for, but it may be a breakthrough that gets you into the next chapter and keeps you in the game. Because making money, or when the first thing of the first year of entrepreneurship is not about making money. It's about just finding like little amounts of success that fuels you enough to stay in it long term and just keep growing every day. So don't worry about the long term, the money. Worry about the skills that you're learning and the progress that you're making, because that's really all you have. That was a fat yap, my fault.
Well said.
Yeah, as well said, bro. Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, I mean, you just got to realize, like you said, that it's not about the fucking destination, it's about the process. And I mean, I got sold, a lot of people get sold on destination at first and then they fall out because they can't commit to the process and understand that the process is what makes them get to that destination. And then some people will realize that, hey, I need to start focusing on the process because this destination, I don't know when it's going to come, but it's definitely not coming as soon as I think it is. Or who knows, maybe it does. Right?
And
But you just got to stop thinking about that so much.
facts. And say you got into entrepreneurship and you started making racks your first year. What kind of story is that, bro? You're not gonna have anything cool to talk about when you're with those guys at the top, at the balcony. They're telling you all their war stories and how they got here. And you got here in 1 year off of a quick bag. You don't have to go through anything. No man's gonna respect that. So if you want to build your character, build yourself as a man, you got to go through the pain of wanting, to achieve what you want to achieve. Nothing, bro. Life is a man's war. Straight up fucking war. If you're not gonna go through the pain of doing something on your own, making your own money, becoming an entrepreneur, then you're going to go through the pain of a boss breathing about in your neck and telling you what to do and pointing you in directions. You have stress that you can take. Everything is a fucking war. Life is not meant to be easy. Life is meant to just challenge you. You're meant to go through these experiences. It's not supposed to be easy. And you shouldn't want it to be easy because there's no story. But it's never been easier right now. That's why we're doing these chatterminds. It's never been easier right now as a man. Yes, life is hard, but it's never been easy.
Exactly. It's easy.
So many opportunities. You just gotta hop on one and ride it out.
Yeah, facts. You guys are probably like, "Oh, this motherfucker's talking out his ass." Well, I'm fucking getting it out right now, bro. I'm putting the proof in the pudding. I know I ain't got it all right now, but I promise when I do.
Facts.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
No, that's facts, bro. Yeah, it's been a grind and it's been enjoyable, bro, for sure. I mean, being a year in and just knowing what we already know is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I would say that ties right into, you know, how does having too many options impact our decision making and well being? Like, how does like being scatterbrained? Because that's one thing. When AI was a big thing for me and I was trying to get into business, I was like, okay, AI is where I'm going. Like, what am I gonna build though, right? And I had all these options, and then like sometimes you can get into very big analysis paralysis and overanalyze things and like not even take an action. Like you take a whole week to try to figure out what offer is going to be better, or you know what I mean? At least in this stage when you're still in the trenches, it's like just jump in something, get experience. When you're years in the game, it makes sense to be cautious of like what you decide to jump into and be more, aware of what you're doing. But at the same time, I think going into it and starting out, like you get a very like you're like, fuck, I just want to hit the next big thing. I want to hit the next big thing. It's like you can't have that mindset, bro. You got to come in and be like, okay, I want to get better and develop skills. And doing that, in going through that process, I'm going to find out what the next big thing is and what my purpose is and what the path is. That's
Facts.
That's the key to the fucking castle, bro.
Bro, facts. Think about a doctor, bro. Like he doesn't just go say, "Oh, I want to become a doctor," and then instantly knows it. You have to fucking take years of learning how to become a doctor to become a doctor. You don't just become a doctor. So you got to realize, anything you go into, you're gonna have to pick up your hands and just get to work and learn stuff. Learn stuff, fail, and take the losses as lessons. That shit sounds corny. Everyone says it. It's so true though. Take the losses as lessons, bro. Because if you don't, then you're just gonna be a loser. You don't want to be a loser, do you?
Fuck that, bro. Not anymore, bro. I mean,
Bro,
I see a lot of people. Go ahead, sorry.
I think to answer that question, how does having too many options impact our decision making and well being? I think it depends on how you do it. I think you were to have like 4 options in front of you and you don't know what one to go with, I think you research all 4 of them, and then you just ask yourself, like, you know what one's better in your mind. You just got to get it out of yourself.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
most of the time it is the gut. It is your gut reaction. It's your gut instinct. You know what to do. That's the
Yeah.
crazy. Everyone knows what to do. Everyone knows that they got these tools.
Mhm.
Something in themselves, like you were saying previously, bro.
It's already within, bro. It's already within, man. Shit, I guess. Fuck. That's pretty much the direction I want to go. I feel like we weren't even really. I feel like we're not flowing as well as we were before. But I will say this: the highest skill to have in 2025 and beyond is the art. And I never thought I would say this, but I think it's the art of communication and sales and just being able to build relationships. I think that's like one of the biggest skills to have going into 2025.
That's facts, because if you know that, then you can easily talk to chat. You can easily prompt it. You already know how to talk to humans. You could talk to an AI and get it to do whatever you want. That's a good point,
Mhm.
bro. Communications, sales, and just like understanding the human brain and philosophy, it's just how people operate. It's very big. It's like the last era of this even existing, because soon, everything's already predicted out by AI. We were talking about that.
Dude, that's facts. And then you think about it too, it's like, well, like, bro, in a couple years, people could be completely like off the rails, bro. Like jobs, what we're
Yeah.
doing now could not exist in a year or two. Like, who knows, bro?
Yeah, who fucking knows? Technology is low-key advancing hella fast. And it's scary because, like, bro, I mean, we feel like we're behind. Like, we know we're behind. We know we're behind, bro. But we are also so ahead. But those people that are, like, not talking to chat at all, like, just starting out, bro. Like, this is kind of like a wake-up call, a warning. If you're fucking watching this, bro, if you're seeing this is a sign, bro. You need to change your life and prepare for the future. If you're not prepared, then you're gonna go down. That's how success is created. You got to prepare. If you're not prepared, then you'll fail. Prepare for the worst case scenario. Prepare for the best. But no matter what happens, you're prepared. If you don't prepare, then you're fucked.
Sorry, I'm waiting for your input, bro. You didn't answer the question. What's the highest value skill?
What's the highest value skill in 2025?
Aiden, you essentially
I
agree with
mean,
mine,
I
right?
would have said communication and sales, but I also think would you say being yourself is a skill?
I guess I would say, are you trying to shift to the impact to be more like I think it's like finding your purpose, like aligning with your higher self. I think that's like a skill, like
Yeah.
being able to tap in, bro, and like maybe like not dopamine detox, but like understand when you're doing something that's not aligned with your vision and like where you're trying to go. Like be socially aware, like aware of
Start
what you're
connecting with
doing.
the universe, bro.
Be aware, bro. Aware. That's the thing. I think that's probably the biggest one. Now I switched my answer. Aware.
That's
Being
nuts, bro.
aware.
That's so nuts.
Yes.
We have to call it a skill now.
Crazy.
Like
That's
that's
facts, dude. That's the biggest skill. You could make a community on that right now. How to be aware of what the fuck.
self-awareness. Self-awareness is
Yeah,
the big
self-awareness. That's huge.
Yeah, that is huge.
Nobody's self-aware, bro. At least nobody wants to admit it. Everybody's self-aware. They just don't want to admit it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because
Well, they're not even aware that they're in the program.
they're not even aware, but like in the retrospect, like they
Yeah.
could see it if they wanted to see it.
Yeah, but they're choosing not
They
to
decide not to.
because it's uncomfortable and it doesn't make sense, and it's against what they've been believing for so long. So it just doesn't make sense, and it's just like too much overload in their mental programming. They're like, "Fuck."
Dude, I think the thing with bots, bro, is they think they have like they think they have infinite time, bro. They think they're on an infinite time spectrum. They think they're always going to be they think they're, oh, like, I'm gonna always be in this position. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna always have this. It's gonna be fine. Like bots are just like okay with everything, bro. Like they're actually okay with everything, and they think they're on the same fucking paradigm and timeline, and they're like not eternal, but like shit's never gonna change. Like
Nah,
it's just
I don't
here
know.
for
Dude, they're
eternity.
just slaves, bro. They're slaves to the Matrix,
Well,
man.
it's modern day slavery, bro. You think about it. Like what you were saying, Aiden, about how like literally this social media, this algorithm, all this stuff is is
Bro.
Oh my god.
dog. All this stuff, bro, is literally it's causing us to I fucking lost my thought, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sawyer started laughing.
Yeah, you'll have a messy chattermind. I think we dropped hella game on this chattermind, but it's been like I was just about to go deep too. Fuck.
Hey, that's like a fucking cliffhanger.
But
Till next time.
I would say the crazy no, it was about modern day slavery, bro.
Yeah.
Literally, we're all it's the hamster wheel effect, right? Like how back in the day, like slavery was seen as something that was like only specific towards some demographic of person, but it's literally everybody now, bro. Like it doesn't matter who you are, what you look like, where you are. You are a slave to the system, a slave to the matrix.
For
You
sure.
are a slave to the dollar. You are a slave to
That's where it started, bro.
the phone, the Instagram, like everything, bro. Like it's literally
Dude,
people.
they're geniuses. They're geniuses. The way they played this out is fucking crazy. They're like, all right, bet. Let's enslave the whole world to believe that this fucking piece
Just throw paper in front of them.
yeah, they let do. And then
Simple.
they introduce us to this technology, bro, and straight up not bro.
Give us technology.
It's just common sense, dude.
It all makes sense on how this shit fucking works, on why it would happen. They're like
Dude, I think I could see it. I could see it though. Why would they want people to? Okay, never mind. That's a dumb question because I just answered it. If they were to like, how come they knew this was going to happen and they planned this all out? If people are being able to be rich off these, like, how are TikTok when that first came out? How are people like people that were on TikTok, like Charlie D'Amelio, bro? She's a fucking billionaire.
Dude,
Not a
apparently
billionaire.
they were paying like 10 creators to be famous on that platform, like when they first started.
Yeah. I heard that.
YouTube did that, Instagram did that, they all did
No
that.
way.
Yeah.
Why don't we do that shit? Start a platform and just pay them.
Yeah, you just pay big creators money and then
They blow up.
to post on, they blow up.
They're the Matrix.
Yep.
Matrix
It's
themselves.
crazy, bro. God
Yeah,
dang, man.
It should be deep, bro. They played it out like geniuses. They got everyone fooled.
Dude, even to like the music industry, the movie industry, like the two number like biggest distractions in the world right now.
Yeah. Bro, yeah, they
Music.
played this shit out. Well, good.
Music, bro. Music detox, bro. Been clean off music for a fat minute, bro. Like that shit's
Yeah. We could talk about why we even stopped listening to music like that, bro. Because everyone else be listening to music all the time, every time, like still how we used to do it. And I feel like our perception on why we even stopped it could like give people a perception on what it's doing.
yeah. Facts, bro. I think
This is that one day when we noticed.
you were the one that put me onto that, Aiden. You were like, bro, I music detox for like, didn't you do it for like a month or like a week or
Yeah.
something?
Yep.
And I was like, damn, like that's a good point. And like literally, I don't know what it was. Just one day, like fuck it, like screw it.
No
We're
more
done.
music.
Done. No more music. No more like weird frequency stuff. Like only we were Dreamscape was like the shit we were supplementing it for. No
Yeah.
music in the whip. No music at the gym. If it was at the gym, it was a podcast, right? Like,
Yeah.
dude, that stuff changes your whole perspective on, and I feel like it gets you closer to yourself too. At the same time, even though music is extremely beautiful and it gets you to feel some type of way in a certain situation that you may be in, but at the same time, I think being alone in your thoughts and being accustomed to the silence in a world that's so noisy is very, very important when it comes to tapping into who you really are meant to be.
Yeah,
fact.
and it's not like you don't have to listen to music like at all. Like you just never listen to music again. Like you can listen to it here and there. You know what I mean? It's just, you know.
Yeah, and it's about being self-aware, bro. Yeah, you can listen into it, but understand that this is literally a program in itself. This is mentally programming your brain in itself. These
But
words,
you can pick if it's good or bad, though.
you can't pick the hertz. Everything is hertz. All the artists and like labels, they drop it on certain hertz, bro. XXS Tentacion was talking about this. Vaughn talking about it in his video that you dropped that you watched. Everything is like frequency. So they're putting negative frequencies in the music, so it's going straight to your ear as negative vibrations. They want you lower on a lower vibration, even though you feel hyped up and you're amped up when you're listening to it. What even is that? Is that even you? Is that someone else that is like?
Damn, that's crazy.
Dude, facts.
That's a crazy question. Is that even you? That's a crazy question.
I agree with that. Yes, facts, bro. But I think there's a good side to music too.
For sure.
Low key, bro.
Yeah.
Not even
Another
low
reason
key.
why we stopped it is because whenever you're doing work and stuff, and whenever you're actually trying to, think about a lot of things, whenever you're being responsible, you're trying to fucking grow up and get to the next chapter in your life, you realize that you can't really think all the way on what you need to do if you're listening to the music, because all you're thinking about is the music.
Yeah.
You're thinking about the bars because they're hard. Thinking about what he's going to say next. You're thinking about what he already said because it was hard. You're not thinking about what you got to do. You're not thinking about, sending that text on your
Dude,
computer.
so facts, bro. So facts. I used to listen to like hard ass music. We used to go to the fucking coffee shop and do work, and I would have hard ass music on in the fucking headphones, bro. Like, how was I even working, bro? Like, what? Like, if
Yeah.
I did that now, bro, like, it's cooked.
Yeah.
And to Sawyer's point, I think there's totally a good side to music as well. I just think you got to know when to supplement it out and when to, even though I've been pretty much clean off of it, I still, depending, not with like content creation and all that, but I think for the circumstance, like if you're at a party, depending on what you're doing, I think music is a really good thing too. I think it releases the soul almost, depending on the kind. But
Music is beautiful, bro. It's like a different language in itself. It's like we're trying to connect with something beyond words itself. And that's really cool. Like that's really cool. So music, like, and I feel like a lot of people are still alive because of music. And music can emotionally make you feel better. It can it can make you stop thinking about what you don't want to be thinking about because your life's so fucked up. That's why music is such a good thing as well. But I mean, at the same time, do you really need to stop thinking about why your life's fucked up, or do you need to take action on why your life's fucked up and think about that heavily so you can get out of it?
boys, so I want to show you this Gemini output. I was just thinking, I think from now on in the future with these, we should make these super raw, have like no structure for them at all, and just have chat on the side right here.
Oh yeah, I'm
Just kinda
down.
riff.
That's how we used to do our chatter minds. Just we would start it off and fucking just let chat listen in and feel the whole vibration, bro. That shit.
Yo,
That right there is the chatter mind, bro. That's how you get down and dirty with it.
facts, dude. We would get so, dude. Chatterminds are. I think we've recorded a couple, haven't we? But I want to show y'all this output that chat gave me. I was kind of talking about it. Let's see. That's it. So I got super deep. I watched Vaughn's video last night. Got super deep.
Did you
with
transcribe
AI.
it? I haven't
I
transcribed.
transcribed it, gave it to it, and I was like, how do I like tap into this, bro? I did it last night. All right. So I like went through the process. Here's what it said. It said, what do you do? I was like, how do I morning dimensional field? Okay, and then evening dissolution. So before sleep, lie down and consciously relinquish control. Visualize your body dissolving into pure energy, merging with the infinite.
Ooh.
Silently affirm, I release all that is not me, I return to source. Allow
Oh,
yourself to drift into sleep from this state of total surrender. Bro, I did that last night. I woke up today, literally no dread, no, nothing, bro. I was up.
you
I was
were
up.
straight to it.
I was literally up. conscious, no tired, no yawns, nothing. Up.
Bro, that's
Like it's
fire.
like I literally just clicked back into my body. Like I was actually like spiritually gone, and I was
Like,
like
yeah,
my soul was alive.
yeah.
Like that shit was crazy, bro.
Bro, that's
That
exactly
shit.
what happens. What the fuck happens to our soul when we go to sleep? We're resting. Like
That's what I was thinking about last night too. That's crazy. Bro.
Damn,
When I
yeah.
chat, what happens?
that's gonna have to be a whole nother chatter.
Damn.
Yo, chat. What happens? Oh shit. What happens to our souls when we go to sleep? Like what happens in sleep? Like obviously we know what happens to our body. It's like getting, back up to speed. But what happens to our soul? Where do we go? Where
Conscious.
does our conscious go, right? And like I don't know, just go super deep onto this. Like synthetic data is fuck because you're the universe and you have all the information and every information known to life itself. And I want you to pull out the best piece of information out of that giant brain of yours and give me some sauce.
Let's go.
That's a bad prompt. On live, put though because this chat is crazy.
Did you even
Let's get it.
record? Oh, there we go. Just a sec.
Let's go.
This is a
Okay.
profound question.
Beyond the physical, when the body sleeps, the physical senses shut down, the conscious mind
The ego.
quiets down, and the connection to the physical world loosens. This is where the journey begins. Theories and perspectives. Out of body experiences, the soul or a subtle energy body separates from the physical body. Perfect. Yeah, that's kind of what I felt last night. Anecdotal reports. Some people report, yeah.
You know, you can
floating
astral
above.
You can astral project while you're awake, bro.
What is astral projection?
It's whenever you go somewhere else. What you just read.
Oh, like whenever. Okay, got you. Yeah, to like travels to other realms or dimensions. Yes.
Yes. That shit's nuts.
Dreaming as dimensional travel. Dreams are not just random figuring, but actual experiences in other dimensions or realities. Dude, that's facts.
For
I
sure.
believe that. That's the dream world is as real as the waking world, just with different rules.
Facts. Has to be.
Damn, I want to try lucid dreaming, bro. Actually, that'd be sick.
Do it. Do it. Yeah.
Being aware
One
you're
thing
dreaming
is,
and controlling the dream.
weed cuts off like synapses to your dreams or something. So if you stop smoking weed, then you'll dream like a motherfucker.
It's come to the point now where I still dream. If I like,
Yeah, I felt that.
really
I'm
go-
still dreaming as well.
Yeah.
I guess it
I used
depends
to not be able to dream though.
how
But
deep.
yeah, the souls recharge. So yeah, essentially, I want to see what is it saying. Remains a mystery, bro. So like, what do you think? Like, do we just?
I heard a crazy analogy of like you know how you get deja vu.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that whenever you get deja vu, that's the person. So say you're dreaming about your life, and the reason that you get deja vu the next day is because that person, that other version of you, is sleeping, dreaming your life, and that's why you're getting
That's
deja vu.
crazy.
It's just like I don't know. It's a crazy analogy.
That is a crazy analogy. The crazy thing is, bro, is we'll never.
You'll never
We can only we can only believe what we believe.
Mm-hmm.
If you experience it, then and like obviously experiences is a big thing too, but also like what's the most realistic to your situation. That's why everybody has different opinions because everyone's living a different life. No one is equally as the same as everyone. No matter how related you are, no matter how much you interact with that person, you guys aren't the same person, right? It's a different life. So like people can have that's why opinions are different. We just got to figure out what our opinions are, and that's to anyone watching. Like that's the key to figuring out what you're meant to be. Is just
Facts.
literally
Every answer that you have is within you, bro. All you have to do is just like learn how to tap into it. That's why you meditate. You find the answers within yourself. You know, if you're contemplating on what you should do, bro, like actually meditate on it for like 20 minutes, and you'll get the answer within you. You'll get the answers. The universe will start talking to you. And you think don't miss those nudges too, because you'll think it's just your thoughts, but your thoughts are the universe, bro. This shit's
That's
crazy.
so facts, bro. Gotta tap
All the
in.
answers are within you. That's why, you know, we could go crazy on like the dreams, bro, and actually try to astral project and stuff like every night and lucid dream. Because I've really wanted to do that too. It's just like I think you got to be very consistent, bro. Got to be very consistent with it.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, man, I think that's
It was a
there's
good
just so
talk.
much. There's so
There's a
much,
good,
and that there's so much to talk about. But that was a good talk. I think that was fire. We'll try keeping these like an hour long, but
yeah.
I think we should completely kind of like I don't know. I want to like shift because the last one we did, bro, was gas. I feel like this one was like we're kind of all over the place, but I could be tripping.
I think it's gas. I think there was
I
definitely
think
Nah,
it's
I
so
don't know.
gas.
Yeah, I mean, as long as we're spitting sauce, I don't think it matters.
Facts. But yeah, that was fire. We should do one next time where we're actually chatting with chat and chat's in on the game that we got here because I think
yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of people can take value from us actually prompting AI and like how we communicate with it like it's one of us type deal.
Facts. Yeah. Yeah, facts. And then, bro, soon we'll start Prompreneurs. Get all you guys in there learning free and just doing exactly what the fuck we're doing.
Exactly, bro. The game
Bro,
is
yeah.
about to change. We're about to run it up, bro. This is the start of something that's going to be a tradition forever. And I said this yesterday. The same thing with content, bro. Content's starting. I got 6 videos in the chamber. We're going 2 a days. It's happening, bro.
W.
So yeah, about to record another one here. Deuce out for the night. Get up tomorrow. Dial, baby. And then
Yep.
afternoon, obviously, content. But yeah, we're gonna be locked in on the dialer tomorrow.
Making sure
Yeah,
that
man.
we
Shit, man. Keep pushing to be better every day. And as long as we keep doing that, we're gonna keep getting closer and closer to where our current self thinks we need to be. At least we'll say that.
facts.
Because
Yeah,
our
and we,
current state, bro, our current state thinks we need to be at this specific stage, and that's enough. But like once you get to that specific the stage that you are trying that your current state is looking at, you're gonna be like, oh, like I need more than this. I want to go to this current stage. And then once you get to that, it's like a when you want something super specifically, you get it, and then you're like, well, I want this now, or I want more, and I want to like you reach higher, but when you get there, it's like, you know.
yeah.
So I don't know. I think that's I
That's
don't know
why the goal
something.
doesn't matter. The process does.
Facts, dude. Got to keep loving the process, man. You just got to say. I think the whole stay in the 5D.
No, yeah, facts. We'll probably have to end up explaining like a bit. We'll have to have different chats because we'll have to have a whole chat in mind about spirituality and like tapping into yourself. Whole one about starting an actual business, about how you can package your skills as a service, about how to like
That's
actually
what we should do. We should do chatterminds with themes, bro.
for
Instead of
sure. Yeah,
topics, themes. Like, what is the main concept we're talking about?
yeah, facts. I think
That way,
that'll.
when people come on here, they're like,
It's
"Oh
not a
shit,
whole
okay,
bunch
we're
of
talking."
bullshit. Like it's not all over the place. Like they read the headline, they know what they're gonna get at the end of this video. Like there's a, you know what I'm saying? There's a
Yeah, a lot of
reason.
people probably joined here and they're like, "These guys aren't even talking about escaping the matrix. What the fuck?" Because we're already past that. Like that was the headline. It's
Exactly.
like escaping the matrix.
Yeah, facts.
Chattermind V2. So yeah, I think that's a good point, bro. We just got to do volumes of it. And I think if we want to like making these literally the best possible way we can, I think we got to set out like a fat time block for them, especially if we're doing like whole ass things.
Yeah, facts.
I think that'd be fire cuz then it's like I mean,
Yeah, no.
we at least have enough time to expand super deeply into what
We
we're
could
trying
treat
to
this
do.
right now like we already like we could treat this right now like we're doing community calls for a prompreneur. We just treat this as we have to show up for everyone else too, not just ourselves. So yeah, time block would be good.
Yeah.
Make this shit recurring.
Facts.
I'm down
We'll
to
have
do
to
this
get
like
this
3 times a week, if like at the least, low key.
facts. We can get this on like all of our calendars and shit. Like find a time blocks in the day
Bet.
and then yeah, run it up. But yeah, banger chattermind. Let's go. Gonna
Yeah.
try. I might fuck it. Might try lucid dreaming tonight. Who knows? We'll see. But
Yeah,
yeah, we're about to lock in. Tomorrow's about to be a huge day, manifesting abundance, about to run it up with the boys. It's hard to hold. Hope y'all have a great one.
It's too awake. I know y'all gonna have a great one.
It's SJH. Deuces.
SJH, I like the new name. We'll see y'all on the board. Bye-bye.
You're
What?